Hey guys, Jeff Goldtrap coming to you from Nashville, actually from my satellite office in the country today. And we're going to be talking about what is an assault. Okay, we've all been kind of cooped up during this lockdown or quarantine, whatever. And there have been a number of assaults. We'll talk later about a domestic assault. But what exactly is an assault? You know, you might have a common knowledge idea of what it would be, but let's talk about what the law says. Now, for today, and bear with me, I'm trying a visual aid to try to help you out. So let me know how it works out. Put a comment below if you'd like, or send me a message. But anyway, let's go. What is an assault? An assault is found in our Tennessee legislature in Tennessee Code Annotated. That's the law when you hear TCA or Tennessee Code Annotated. 3913-101. 3913-101. And there are, let's just say, recipes. You know, if I wanted to make biscuits, I would put in the ingredients to create biscuits. If I wanted to have an assault, and I looked at what the law, 3913-101, says is an assault, I'd find these elements or these recipes. Someone who is guilty of an assault who intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly, we'll talk about those later, but intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly causes, very important, causes bodily injury. That's one way. There are three ways. So, someone can commit an assault by intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly causing bodily injury. Well, Jeff, I didn't do that, so I'm clear. Well, maybe not. Let's look at point 2. Someone can be guilty of an assault who intentionally or knowingly, not the reckless anymore, intentionally or knowingly causes another to reasonably, and there's a big point, reasonably, was their fear reasonable, intentionally or knowingly causes another to reasonably fear imminent. What is imminent? Imminent bodily injury. Okay, now, the reason we're talking about these things in the definitions and the elements is this is exactly what I do in court. I break this down to, you know, what was your fear reasonable? Were you actually struck by somebody? And no, I was put in fear. Okay, was that fear reasonable? And was that fear imminent? For me on a video, to raise my hand and say, I'm going to just whop you upside the head sometime in the next 10 years. First of all, it's not reasonable. I'm on a video. I'm not, anywhere near you. And then I told you I would be doing something sometime in the distant future. That is neither reasonable nor imminent. So let's keep talking about it. It's got to be intentional or knowingly causes another person to reasonably fear imminent bodily injury. Now, third point. Intentionally or knowingly causes physical contact. Intentionally or knowingly causes physical contact with another, and, look at this big word, and a reasonable, back to that, what's reasonable? A reasonable person would regard the contact to be extremely offensive, or provocative. Now, Jeff, how in the world do you defend somebody in an assault charge? Well, you break all this down to its individual parts and say, did you intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause physical injury? Did you intentionally, knowingly cause another to reasonably fear imminent bodily injury? Or did you intentionally or knowingly cause physical contact with another, and a reasonable person would regard that contact to be extremely offensive or provocative? Now, what happens in Tennessee, according to this law, if you commit an assault, if you're found guilty of an assault? Well, if you're found guilty under the caused physical injury or caused another person to reasonably fear imminent injury, that's an A misdemeanor. An A misdemeanor can send you to jail for 11 months and 29 days. If you do the type of assault that is a reasonable person would consider the offensive contact to be extremely offensive or provocative, that's a B misdemeanor, and you can go to jail for 6 months. So, I hope I've helped. Hope I've educated you. That's not what I want to do. If I've created more questions, just reach out. There's a dozen different ways. Send me a message. That's great. Send me a comment on this video. But I look forward to helping you. I'm Jeff Goldtrap in Nashville. Make it a great day.